Hey, what's up everybody? Cooking Sons Carpentry here. Thanks for checking out another one of our videos. We're just sanding up that back edge of the cabinet here, and we'll have more videos. I just wanted to give you a sneak peek on what's been going on. And we're gonna take those slats there and glue them to the front, and then we're gonna insert a brass rod as an accent. There it is right there. It's about, I think the rod is 3/16. And then once we get the rod glued in and cut off, and we're gonna flip it around and clamp it together. And then I ended up having to plane and sand this down so much because of how warped and bowed the wood ended up being, that I was a little hesitant on how I'm worried about how thin it was. So I just bought some aluminum 1/2-inch square tubing, and we're gonna pre-drill and then drill recess holes in it for the screws so that they don't stick out. And then we're gonna screw it on and cut them down to the right length so that they don't stick out. Now this may look kind of hokey or hillbilly or whatever you want to call it, but if you have any kind of like man-made, like a resin faux marble looking counter in your kitchen that is like that plastic, a lot of those are actually really thin, and the only part that's thick is like how I did this, and then they'll take some sort of board and glue it to the bottom so that you have some rigidity, and that's basically the same thing I did here. Now we're just clamping it all together, make sure it's all that glue doesn't dry out the wrong way. And then we're gonna cut the width here. That hole is for the sink. And then I'm going to try to cut my hand off right now. There we go. And here we're going to add a 3/8 round over to the edges of the inside of the sink and the outside of the countertop. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but the hole for the sink isn't the same shape that it was in earlier videos, or you'll see something later on. I ended up screwing up the dimensions because nothing in the laundry room is completed all the way, so stuff is just kind of in place, and it caused me to mess up the dimensions. But I fixed it, and you'll see at the end of the video how good it looks. And I'm just sanding that round over. And then Liam, this is his first time using wood stain, showing him how to do it, and he did a really good job. No pooling or drips, and he did a really good job just not being a scatterbrain and staying in a pattern that made sense. I ended up adding a second coat of the stain because after this kind of soaked in and dried up, it was a little bit lighter than we wanted. And then after this, you're going to see Halen add clear coat. Don't worry, there's not much video of Halen right now, but we'll have lots more of Halen doing clear coat and stuff like that. We ended up doing six coats of clear coat on the top and one on the bottom. And you'll see I still have to sand it all perfectly smooth and all that good stuff. But here he is right now adding that clear coat. It's his first time doing that. If you like the video, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.